Welcome to the program, everyone. I'm Domenic Cortese, and you're watching Hammertime TV. You know, with any major purchase or project, it's important to do your homework before taking it on. Stick with the Hammertime TV family of contractors. You'll be meeting a few of them this morning on the show, including our good friends at Ava Roofing. And you know, here in Western New York, we are in an era of growth and new business development. If a company is thinking expansion, there is only one place to go. And in our Do-It-Yourself segment, Phil has some practical advice for us this morning.
There's an old adage that says, when all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. That means if you don't have the right tool for the job, you'll use any tool you have. And if it's the wrong tool, that job's gonna suffer. More on that coming up.
Well, there's certainly some truth in that, Phil. Sage advice, probably from your dad. Hey, what do you say we get to some of your questions in our Viewer Mail segment?
Viewer Mail is brought to you by Flooring Solutions of Western New York. Let our expertise be the answer to your flooring needs.
Well, it's our favorite time of the show where we get to talk about the problems you're having around your house in our Viewer Mail segment. And if you'd like to be part of this segment, all you need to do is either go to our Facebook page, submit your question there, or email us through our website, hammertimetv.com. You'll see an email link there. Click on it, write your email, or how about this? We can come to your house with our cameras and film your problem and get a better visual of what's going on. So, our first question this morning is an email submittal from Mike. And Mike writes, I'm installing a sump pump in my basement, but need to know how deep the waistline should be buried. The line would run from the basement to the ditch in front of my house. Thank you for your question, Mike. So there's a lot to talk about here as far as the proper installation of this discharge line. First of all, the sump pump would pump the water up and exit out the building. That is generally above the grade line. Now that line will drop down, go into a receiver that will then take the water through a pipe and bring it out to either a point of connection out at the street, or in your case, as you mentioned, an open ditch. What's important about that line is that it be deep enough so as to not to freeze, and secondly, have the right pitch so that we can count on that we have consistent water runoff. You need about 1/4 inch per 10 feet of run. So you can do the math based on the distance from the ditch to the house. Good luck with the project, and I think you're on the right track to not having any water in your basement. Our next question this morning comes from Facebook, and it's from Martha and Tim. And they write, Hi Domenic, our house has no hookups on the main floor for a washer and dryer. We would like to install a washer and dryer in our mudroom. Where do we begin? Well, great idea. First of all, you'll add more value to your home by having a main floor laundry room, so that's a good place to start. As far as the actual installation process, first I want to have you check with the town to be certain that there aren't any permits required. Secondly, you need to determine, are you going to go with a gas or electric dryer? Why that's important? A gas dryer needs to be placed so that it's a direct run for the dryer line, so that it's not too long and you don't have to worry about any carbon monoxide risk. As far as the rest goes, it's all plumbing connections. A discharge box in the wall will allow you to have the waste go into that discharge box. The supply lines are tied into that as well, and a plumber will need to do all of that for you. But again, great idea, great value add to the house, and just check with the town first. And our last question this morning is an email submittal from Phil and Snyder. Phil writes, Hi Domenic, great show. Well, thank you, Phil. This winter, I had issues with ice dams on my roof. My attic is insulated, not sure how well though. I have 2 questions. Number 1, does insulation reduce ice dams on the roof? And question 2, can I add more insulation on top of the old insulation? So let's take this apart. Does insulation reduce ice dams? The answer is unequivocally, absolutely, yes it does. However, not only do you need to have insulation, you need to have ventilation. If you over-insulate, you can entrap moisture, which will actually lead to a continuation of ice formation. So, in adding insulation, you want to make sure that you have baffles in the soffit and an open soffit vent line to let that air travel above the insulation and then exit out a roof louver or a ridge vent. The second part of your question involves adding more insulation. Yes, you can add more insulation. Just be sure you don't encumber that air path, because if you do, you'll block the airflow, you'll have a moisture problem, and then you'll start having issues with ice again. But great question, and if you'd like to know more about insulation, stay tuned because Glenn from GS Insulation is coming up right after this.
Choosing the right contractor can make the difference between a successful home renovation project and a disaster. It can be confusing and scary. But before you start to panic, visit HammertimeTV.com. We've brought together the area's most respected and trustworthy home improvement experts. Visit us before you go anywhere else. HammertimeTV.com. Buy right the first time. Buy from the Hammertime TV family of contractors.
This is our family home. We've been living here for 45 years. The house is almost 100 years old. We had many old wooden windows that needed to be replaced, and we had Big L build all those windows for us, actually 39 of them. So when it came time to put the front door in our house, the choice was pretty simple. We went back to Big L. They measured perfectly, they did the painting, they did a lot of carpentry, there was a lot of extra work involved. I don't think we could have trusted this to just anybody. Big L delivered, and we're very, very pleased with their final result.
Flooring Solutions of Western New York offers a knowledgeable and comprehensive approach to your flooring needs. With over 100 years of collective experience, we offer the best quality and contemporary styles with experienced professional installation. Whether it's the beauty and comfort of carpet, elegance and style of hardwood, or luxury vinyl tile that gives you the contemporary look of wood or tile, we offer unmatched versatility and durability. Flooring Solutions of Western New York.
A great video can add that wow factor to an annual sales meeting, a board of directors meeting, a trade show, corporate training.
From scripting to shooting to editing, we'll even help get the video on your website. Key Video is ready to go to work for you.
This do-it-yourself tip is brought to you by Key Video Productions. Key Video, producing persuasive and compelling content to help grow your business. And by Tim Martin, muralist and decorative painter. Transform the ordinary to the extraordinary.
You know, you could spend all the money in the world on quality windows, doors, heating and air conditioning systems, but if the insulation in your home is substandard, it's all for naught. Today, I'm going to teach you the basics of insulation and how to make your home more comfortable and airtight. When referring to insulation, you're going to hear the term R value. R value just means the resistance of the transfer of heat through a certain object. The higher the R value, the better the insulation. Here behind me is a typical exterior wall that we just got done spray foaming. The reason we do that is to stop any air infiltration. Unlike other forms of insulation that fills in every nook and cranny, every crack and crevice. Now in order to apply this, we need professional gear, respirator, Tyvek suits. Chances are, if you're attacking a small project at your home, you won't need all this. A typical homeowner is going to get spray foam similar to this, which you can get at any of your big box stores. This product is ideal for filling cracks like this to stop drafts and make your home more comfortable. Now to take care of this, let's head down to the basement. All we have to do is take our can of spray foam, pop the top, and put on the applicator. Spray a little around the opening, but not too much because this stuff expands quickly. There you go, drafts eliminated. While we're in the basement, here's another area of concern. Where the house actually meets the foundation, a lot of cold air comes in. This is good for small cracks, not conducive for large areas like this. Let me show you what else I have. This kit here, I also got at the big box store. For about $350, you can spray 120 linear feet. But remember, before you get started, read the package carefully because you do need protective gear with this product. Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer or maybe not so much, insulation is key to a more comfortable home. So give us a call at GS Insulation.
Keep your house cozy and your energy bills in check with Zenner & Ritter Home Services. You're watching Hammertime TV. We had a lot of shingles coming off of our roof. It got to the point where we decided we needed to get a new roof.
We chose Ava Roofing, and I have to say that Ava was the most prompt and accurate with their dates and the most responsive.
When a customer decides to hire us, we'll get you on the schedule with a $0 down payment, but 100% commitment from Ava Roofing.
8 a.m. we show up to the job site. I come in to introduce myself to the homeowner.
Ava showed up on time in the morning, and they were always very friendly, efficient. They would get going to their work right away.
We unload the trucks, jacks, boards, compressors, tarps. The customer's property and the neighbors is always top of mind. We make sure all the plants are protected, the garden, the windows, make sure nothing gets damaged. With Ava, safety is our main concern, so we make sure everybody's harnessed up. We have the dumpster delivered, and then we begin to tear off. We focus on one section at a time, and once that area is torn off, we have some guys switch over to a different area while some guys prep the side that has already been torn off. We use the equipters to eliminate the landscape damage and also makes the cleanup process quicker. We blow off all the debris that's left over on the roof, and then we start with the ice shield. The code requires 24 inches of ice shield past the wall. At Ava, we do 72 inches. This will protect your home from ice dams and wind-driven rains. And the roofing paper creates the vapor barrier. Then we install the drip edge and the rake edge. After that, we start prepping the valleys. With open valley, you get a channel in the valley that directs the water into the gutter. Then we lay down the starter strip. It allows the first shingle to seal to the bottom of it, which waterproofs your eaves and rakes. In most cases, when we have the shingles delivered, it's conveyed to the top of the roof, which expedites the process, and it's less wear and tear on the back. We'll shingle one section at a time until we get up to the ridge. We'll start installing the cap on the hips, and then we will install the ridge vent to allow your roof to breathe. And after the ridge vent is installed, we will put the cap on the ridge as well.
They worked well together. It wasn't a rowdy crew that you were worried about having your children around. And it was wonderful to have their dad come around and make sure everything was clean and it was maintained that way.
At Ava, we take our cleanup very seriously. And the only way you'll know we were there is a beautiful new roof.
With every complete roof replacement, we offer 10-year labor warranty on top of a manufacturer's warranty, so you know that your new roof is going to hold up. Maybe it's time for you to invest in your new roof with Ava Roofing. Contact us at avaroofing.com or 716-990-4793.
Hey, go ahead and give Ava a call, and while you're at it, check out some of their work online. You'll be glad you did. You can also find out more about this great company and all of our Hammertime TV contractors just by visiting hammertimetv.com. Once there, type in a few words in the search box on the upper right side of the page, and you'll be instantly directed to the partner site. Have a question you'd like to have me answer on the program? Well, click on the mail icon and type it right there. This question came in last week. I want to re-side my house and I have asbestos siding panels. Can I go over that or should they be removed? Absolutely, I suggest that you do have them removed. And be aware that a contractor cannot remove those for you. You can do it yourself, or you may have to hire an asbestos abatement contractor. Why is it so important to remove them? Well, if those panels crack behind the new vinyl siding, it could affect the performance of that new siding, and you don't want that to happen. Do the job right by removing those asbestos panels. Well, coming up a little bit later, have you ever tried using a regular screwdriver on a Phillips head screw? You'll eventually get the job done, but guaranteed it won't be precise and requires a lot of unnecessary work. Phil gives us a tutorial in his segment, Using the Right Tool for the Right Job. Stay with us.
Closed captioning is made possible by Ventura's CarStar Collision.
CarStar Relax will take it from here.
There is only one car like it in the world. A very limited edition. Not long ago, it got pretty banged up in an accident. Then, it was taken to Ventura's. And now, it looks like this. Brian's car. At Ventura's Car Star Collision, we don't just repair cars, we repair your car.
We build on your ideas, we build garages. A customer should choose Atlantic Garages simply because of our staff. My crew is going to take care of everything you need, permits, licensing. We do it from the ground up, from the foundation to the roof. We'll build what you're looking for. We don't have any kits. It's going to be 100% custom for what you like, and we want to do it at an economical price for you. If you'd like to get in touch with us at Atlantic Garages, you can pick up the phone and give us a call at 694-6340 or check us out on the web, atlanticgarageswny.com.
There's not many people that really want to pack up the kids, go to the country clubs, go to the resorts. They'd rather do it all at their own home. We're going to figure out exactly what you need, what you want. We've been doing this for over 60 years, so we have a background that will carry through with that. From layout, excavation, the steel work, the gunite work, tile, plaster. You want to walk into your backyard and know your pool is one of a kind. To make your dreams a reality, call us at 683-9500 or visit our website, beautypools.com.
Home renovations, a family getaway, caring for an aging loved one. Whatever your needs, you deserve a financial partner that provides the best solutions to move you forward. Lakeshore Savings Bank can help ease the financial burden of that next big step with a home equity line of credit, now with a limited time 2.5% APR for the first 12 months. With nearly 130 years of experience guiding generations of Western New Yorkers, Lakeshore Savings is ready to help keep your next financial venture worry-free.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Lakeshore Bank, putting people first, and by United Materials, helping to promote building trades education.
Jeff, it's great to have you with me today.
Thanks for having me, Domenic.
You know, we are in an era of new business development, along with the growth of existing businesses, not only across the United States, but especially here in Western New York. If a company is thinking expansion, how can Lakeshore help them?
Whether you're a small business or a middle market business or a real estate investor, we have the products and services that you'll need to expand. Whether it's a line of credit, a term loan for equipment, or a construction loan to build a building, or any type of real estate financing for real estate investors, we provide it all.
Excellent. What sets this bank apart from others in our area?
We're a true locally headquartered bank with all of our employees, with all of our board members living in the Western New York community. Everybody here wants the Western New York communities to succeed.
That's just great, and you've been there for our company over all the years.
We're here for all of our customers. We make quick local decisions.
Now, Jeff, I've had a chance to walk through the 3,000 square foot addition that houses the Lakeshore Savings commercial lending team here at the Orchard Park branch, and I have to tell you, it's first class all the way.
It's state-of-the-art. We just put that addition on. That's the bank and the board's decision to support the commercial lending team. We have private offices for all of our commercial lending staff. We have a state-of-the-art file room. We're going to bring all of our files up from Chautauqua County, bring them to Erie County, and we're going to be a very efficient commercial lending process.
Very impressive. If a business owner would like more information, what's the next step?
The best place to start would be our website, lakeshoresavings.com, and on that, all of our commercial loan officers, including myself, are listed, including phone numbers and email addresses.
Thanks for being with me today, Jeff.
Thank you.
Getting the working capital you need to move your business forward tomorrow very often starts with the right lending team. And keep in mind, not all banks are created equal. That's why Lakeshore Savings Bank should be your first call. We'll be right back with more after this.
When it's time to plant your annuals, there are some things to keep in mind. You'll first want to till the soil, add compost, till again, and then add your mulch. Set your plants temporarily on top of the mulch to decide the best arrangement. As you plant, make sure the soil you use to fill in the holes does not contain mulch. Once in the ground, clear the mulch away about 4 inches around the base of each plant. And remember, buy from the best. Buy from C.J. Krantz Organics.
Everyone has this tool in their house. But this tool is meant solely for culinary purposes only. It's not meant to be used as a screwdriver, a pry bar, or anything else. Today we're going to show you the right tool for the right job. Most homeowners, when they're done dealing with a conventional screwdriver, will upgrade their tool set to one of these, a drill. It will do many different things around the house, including drill holes and set screws. A lot of times when you buy this drill, it will come with a combo of another drill that looks like this. And you may not know what this is, but this is an impact driver. An impact driver looks similar to a drill driver, but for one noticeable distinction. Instead of having a keyless chuck, it has a collet that accepts hex shank driver bits. This tool is specifically engineered to do one job, drive screws, which it does faster and easier than any other tool. We're first going to start talking about the conventional drill. Again, we spoke earlier, it has many different uses. First, I'm going to show you how to properly set a screw. If you look at the drill on top here, you'll have two different gear settings, 1 and 2. 2 is going to be where you're going to want to keep it usually. 1's going to be used in settings where you're really trying to get that screw into a tough piece of wood. It'll slow down the gear ratio in the drill and allow you to put more force on the screw, but not compromising the screw by stripping out the head. So you're going to want to make sure you keep your wrist straight in alignment with the screw. This will allow you to apply proper force in through the screw and be able to drive that screw directly into the wood. Now let's talk about the impact driver. Earlier we talked about the different gears on your conventional drill. If you'll notice, this doesn't have one. It has a built-in gear that will allow you to not strip out the screw head. And that's what a little bit more torque does. Many times around the house you need to make a straight line. And most of the time you'll just reach for anything. A notebook, a book, anything that looks straight. But this really isn't straight. What we use in the trade is a speed square. A speed square may look confusing, but if you realize that there is only one way it can work, it makes it a lot easier. You're going to want to rest the board along the guide. This point right here will act as your pivot point. For conventional square cuts, you would rest it strictly on a 90 degree and make your mark. If you'd like to make an angled cut where you have something a little more complicated, you would keep your pivot point in place and then pull the square along the line and then line up your degree in which you'd like to make the cut. So for a 45 degree angle, you could drag this over to 45 and line it up right here. Anything less, just line it up and then make the mark. We have a 35 degree angle right there. Another great use of the speed square comes in an instance where you may not have a miter box, but you want to make an angled cut or a straight cut. You could then use the speed square as a guide for your circular saw. And our last tool we're going to talk about today is the everyday hammer. Your conventional hammer is used to set nails. The conventional hammer will have a claw on it. This claw is used to pry old nails out. Do you know that there's a different type of hammer that I use around my house more often than a regular hammer? It's a mallet. A mallet has many other purposes besides just driving nails. You can use it to knock wood over slightly when you're doing trim and hanging smaller things like pictures or mirrors. Basically, any situation where you don't want to damage the wood. If you try to use a hammer where you need to use the mallet, you're going to end up destroying your wood. So whether you're using a driver, a speed square, or a hammer, make sure to use the right tool for the right job, especially on Hammertime.
We're a natural foods grocery store. We sell really high quality produce and organic foods. When we prep those foods, we really wanted to make sure that the water we were prepping it in was good, high quality filtered water. We've been working with quality filtration for the last 14 years, and we've been really happy with the service that we've gotten from John. He knows when the filters should be running out. He's here checking on them. That really gives us peace of mind that things are going to be working well.
Call Quality Filtration today. We'll filter your water problems away.
I was attracted to ChemDry of Buffalo because I believed in their reputation. Our main service is carpet cleaning. We offer upholstery and ceramic tile and grout cleaning, clean and seal granite countertops, and hardwood floors. And we've had huge success with eliminating pet odors. We use 80% less water, so that gives us a 1 to 2 hour dry time. You're going to really feel the difference when you have our services. You can reach us at 706-0003, or we have the convenience of booking online. ChemDry of Buffalo, drier, cleaner, healthier.
Nothing beats a Gorilla Garage floor, the ultimate floor coating system. Our secret ingredient, a slow cure solid epoxy mortar used to repair and prime the surface. Then we grind it, vac it, coat, color, scrape, and seal it. And with dozens of colors to choose from, your Gorilla Garage floor is the toughest on the market. Visit GorillaGarageGear.com or call 715-6927.
Go, go, Gorilla!
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Well, that's all the show we have for you today. Just a reminder to please tune into my radio show this Saturday morning at 10 a.m. on WBEN. Well, this past week we celebrated 31 years on WBEN, and if you've been a regular listener, you know that we have woven into the fabric of that show, as we have here at Hammertime TV, the importance of promoting the trades as a way of continuing the construction industry for our area here in Western New York. And by the way, I want to thank United Materials for becoming our education sponsor in promoting that important mission. So from the television staff at Key Video Productions and all of us here at Hammertime TV, presented by Lakeshore Bank, thanks for inviting us into your home this morning. Buy right the first time, and buy from the Hammertime TV family of contractors. We'll see you next week.
Back in 1964, my mom and dad started Twin City Glass in North Tonawanda. We offer shower doors and mirrors. We carry 3 different lines. We consider them to be the best available. Today's bathrooms are becoming so monumental. Everything's different. There's not one shower door fits all anymore. We pride ourselves on the custom end of our business, and we feel our products are also superior to what everyone else out there is using. If you're in the market for a new shower door, mirrors, upgrading your bathroom, call Twin City Glass, 716-694-3300, or visit our website at twincityglass.com.
Our goal is to be the best in the industry, providing home mechanical solutions for homeowners anytime something arises in their house. Plumbing, heating, air conditioning, indoor air quality, duct cleaning, control systems, standby power systems, ductless systems. Basically anything you can think about as far as providing comfort or sanitary needs in the home, that's what we're looking to take care of.
More than